First question. Views on public sex. That was actually when I had just started college. I'm gonna redo that because my lips was looking really dry, and no. Just no. Before YouTube and Instagram, I had just started college. When I was in art school, I was a fashion design major. So I was pretty much doing a lot of work for school because we had to like sew, and it was like a lot of stuff. And I had a job then, so I would work. And then on my actual free time, my closest cousin used to go to Morehouse College. And if any of you guys know about Morehouse or heard of it or been to it, you know that the turn up is real at those colleges. Since I used to go to an art school, I didn't feel like there was many parties there. I mean, if there was, I sure wasn't invited. I'm just kidding. I don't care. I wasn't really a party girl anyways, so I don't know. My cousin kind of convinced me to like come to his dorm and like go party with him and experience it because I didn't experience it. And I guess to enjoy college, the whole experience, you have to, you know, you got to turn up, okay? I guess. I didn't really like to turn up or go to parties, but my cousin forced me to do it. And I have to say, till this day, it was like one of the best experiences of my life. I would not do it again, but it was a very good experience. If you're watching this, cousin, I love you, and thank you for dragging me out of my room, my bed, my computer, to go and turn up with you. I watched a lot of YouTube videos, obviously. I probably drew, and I probably did a lot of dancing and talking to my boyfriend because we were long distance at that time. So yeah, and waiting for him to come back. Yeah. My take on being confident on IG or any social media platform, so good. Literally not caring at all about other people's opinions. And I know it's easier said than done, but being confident, period, in life is just being your true self and not giving a flying flip about what anybody else thinks, not caring about what you're wearing, not caring if it makes your boobs look big, not caring if your butt looks squishy, not caring if your hair looks dry or if it got some stuff in it or if it's on fleek, not caring about your makeup or if you have spots on your face or pimples, not caring about that. Being able to go on camera in your true form, in your true self with your favorite fruit. I'm just kidding. I don't know. You just can't care. Being confident is just being able to let your hair down, even when it's not looking great and it's dry and it's stiff and you need a wash, but you don't care because this is you. Literally, this is you. This is me, okay? If I don't care about what my boyfriend thinks about me when I wake up in the morning, why the beep would I care about what any random person I've never known is gonna say about me? In the morning when we wake up, we all look some form of crusty, dusty. Also, I have to mention Gary Vaynerchuk. I always talk about him. He is my go-to person for just, you know, advice, motivation. And he says that a tip is to stop overvaluing your comments. Like, stop caring about when you get like good comments, when people compliment you and say you're pretty, or like stop using that as validation. Like, don't. Like, it's okay. Like, I appreciate all the comments that you guys give me, all the sweet comments and everything. But I don't look at them and be like, oh my gosh, this person thinks I'm so pretty. Like, I don't think about that. I'm just like, oh, okay, thanks. Because if you overvalue all your good compliments, if you keep seeing a lot of, oh, you're pretty, oh, you're hot, oh, your hair is beautiful, oh, this, and it's good, 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 and then you see that one bad comment that says your teeth crooked, or your nose nostrils looking large, or you got crust in your hair or something, you feeling some type of way because you're so used to people just saying good things, and then one random person who is definitely not doing well in their life, and they have some problems going on in their life, because who else would take the time out of their day to post something negative on somebody's page? Let's be real here. You can't overvalue that, and that's what Gary Vee says. Like, look at your positive comments and look at your negative comments the same way. Don't let any of that make you get a big head or affect you, because then it's like, whatever, you don't care. Like, comments are good, and I love when you guys comment stuff. This is so bad. I should have put like a lighting because I'm so dark in this video, but this is natural lighting here. Let's move on. Let me eat my orange. So yummy. My hair routine depends on the day. I like to wash, as in shampoo and deep condition my hair once a week, and then depending on what I do to my hair or how dry it gets and blah blah blah, I will co-wash it 1 or 2 times throughout the week, and then after I co-wash it, I like to put some leave-in conditioner, which is actually what I was about to do right now. With the cold weather, I have to try to keep my hair moisturized as much as I can. But then real life happens. This is what I usually use to wash my hair, as I am coconut co-wash. I'm recording on my phone, so it may be backwards. But then I go to open it, and I see this. So that's sad. So now I'm definitely not gonna wash and deep condition my hair, because first of all, I don't have the time for that. I was not mentally prepared to do that. Second of all, I feel like when you're doing your wash day, which involves conditioning and shampooing, you gotta be mentally prepared for that, and I wasn't today. Plus I feel like I just recently washed and deep conditioned my hair like a few days ago, but instead I'm just gonna wet my hair and then I'll put some leave-in conditioner all throughout it, and that's it. Okay. All clean. Before I answer that, I'm going to put some leave-in conditioner. Like I said, I'm using the As I Am leave-in conditioner. I've been using this for years, pretty much ever since I started my natural hair journey. So it's just been working out for me. It's lightweight. It's so I could wear it by itself. And if I do wear it by itself, I usually pile on a lot of it. Or I can just add a little bit and then mix it with other products. And it mixes very well because it's lightweight. I've made a lot of mistakes, but my biggest mistake, number 1, is not starting off with a hair routine. Hair routines are very, 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 very important for natural hair. Because if you don't have a set routine for yourself, you're going to start off with just doing a bunch of random things whenever you really feel like it. When I first started, at least, it's like you always have those questions like, when do I know I need to wash my hair? When do I need to know I need to deep condition it? When do I know I need to blah, blah, blah? Or whatever. It's just like you don't really know. You're just like literally just trying random things that you may find on the internet, and it may work for you, it may not. But I honestly feel like it's best if you just learn about your hair type, about your hair porosity, about, you know, stuff like that, because that's stuff that'll help you get to know your hair better and help you find products that work well with your hair type instead of just going through a whole bunch of products and wasting money. Learning about your hair, number 1. That was my mistake in the beginning. I kind of just watched a whole bunch of random videos of girls who didn't have my hair type, and I just assumed that some way, somehow, if I do everything that they're doing, my hair is just gonna magically appear like their hair or grow as fast as their hair, which is false, false, false. False, 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 okay? Your hair is gonna do what your hair is meant to do, okay? You can never follow somebody else's steps and get the exact results, because that's not your hair type. Your hair cannot change to another person's hair unless you put on a wig or something like that. So yeah. So that, then also coming up with a weekly routine. Sorry, I'm like putting my thing down. Coming up with a weekly hair routine. When are you going to wash your hair? What days are going to be your wash days every week? Because I definitely feel like everybody, no matter your hair type, I mean, maybe I'm wrong, but should definitely be washing, and not washing, co-washing their hair at least once a week, and deep conditioning. Actually, I have a link that I'll put in my bio to my hair playlist that helped me. But anyways, yeah, so figure out when you're gonna deep condition, what day you're gonna wash and deep condition your hair and detangle your hair, what day you're gonna do your protective hairstyle, or you're just gonna wear it, rock out your wash and go. You literally have to like kind of sort of plan this out in the beginning. In the beginning, it may be tedious for you to feel like, oh, I have to keep planning everything, you know, throughout the week. But what do you do when you want to improve yourself? When you want to get better at anything? Usually, I mean, I don't know. But for me, I will always, like if I wanted to start waking up early in the morning, I will started writing out a list before the night before. At 7 a.m., I'm going to wake up. 8, I'm going to eat. Blah, blah, blah. Just different stuff. Or 7:30, blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? Like, you plan stuff out, and then when you get used to the routine, then you don't need that, and then you kind of just get a feel for everything. But in the beginning, I feel like it would just help you for you to just like spend some time one day or something to, again, research about your hair, use that information to come up with a weekly routine that works best for you. And of course, it may not start off perfect. You may have to change it or change the products that you use or change how often you do something, but definitely do that. Once I did that, created a routine, I started being regular with it, then I started seeing results. Next one, which we all don't like, trust me, I've avoided it for many years of my natural hair journey. Let me tell you, getting your freaking trims. By now, I hope you guys know that's really important. Your hair is just going to be looking all kind of raggedy at the ends. It's not going to grow as consistently. So you just need to get your trims. I avoided that for like, I've been natural for about 5 years. I avoided that for like 3 of my years of being natural. And I'm just like, girl, what the heck were you waiting for? When I first chopped my hair the first time, and maybe the first few chops were like, oh, my hair is like really short. But all of a sudden, it just started growing and getting fuller at the ends. Like my ends look really full. They're not stringy or thin. I have big lips, okay? I have to apply lip gloss on them multiple times throughout the day. I had to do the other side of my hair because I'm really bad at talking and trying to do stuff. Where were we? Okay, so number 1, I have to keep reminding myself, sorry. Number 1, learn about your hair. Number 2, come up with a routine, create a routine, a weekly routine for your hair. Number 3, start getting trims. Whether you like it or not, you're gonna need to get trims. I will start off with getting trims every 3 to 4 months. And then fourth one, I can't count, is don't have high expectations. I mean, this is stuff that's you can use in your everyday life, period. But everybody, when they decide to go natural, have super high expectations, thanks to people like me, I guess. I mean, I guess I could take responsibility for it, even though I try to make it, you know, show the realistic version of everything. But all the natural hair gurus, everybody on social media, whatever you would call it, whatever. People have high expectations because they think that once you decide you want to become natural, your hair is just going to start flourishing and growing. And that's just not how it is, okay? Like, everybody's hair is different. Everybody's hair is going to do its own thing. Everybody's hair moves at a different speed, grows at a different speed, becomes healthier at a different speed depending on how well you take care of your hair, and looks different. I mean, that's just how it is. So I had high expectations in the beginning about my hair not growing as quickly, or my hair not looking like a girl that I saw on the internet or something like that. And that's when I started not liking my hair journey. Like, that's when I started kind of second guessing it and wanting to, you know, go back to having straight hair and stuff like that. And then I had to check myself and be like, this is your natural hair journey, girl, not anybody else's, okay? So your journey is going to be different than everybody else's journey. That's like with everything in life. That's with career, that's with growing, that's with loving yourself, that's with everything. So it's just like, focus on your journey and don't worry about, you can take advice from different people and then come together and use that however you would like to, but don't be so overly comparative and like focusing or having high expectations and then getting frustrated after you 2 months in wondering why the heck your hair not growing and you not really taking care of it every week, or you may not be using the right products, or, you know, like, just be patient. And then that brings me to my last one, which is just to be patient. I regret not being patient, but again, this is all in the beginning. Like after year 2 or 3, I kind of was just like, I don't care. I was having too much fun with hairstyles. And that's another thing. I keep thinking of stuff. Okay, I promise this is the last one. Hairstyles. Okay, let's talk. We know that, you know, not to toot my own horn, but, you know, I have some pretty decent hairstyles. I mean, they're okay, you know. I love doing hairstyles, and I was so obsessed with doing hairstyles in the beginning of my natural hair journey. That's kind of what made me kind of enjoy having my natural hair, was being able to style it different ways while it was doing whatever it was wanting to do. Because, you know, the transitioning stage is, it's a stage. Okay, your hair is looking all kind of different in the front and the back and lopsided and all that stuff like that. Curl pattern looking all kind of weird so that's what I used to do, a lot of hairstyle videos. But then I realized that hairstyles are good to do, but doing a hairstyle every single day, no, that's terrible for your hair. Do not do that. And also, hairstyles are for you to do every once in a while. So if you want to do a hairstyle, I don't know, once every 2 weeks, even once a week, maybe even once or twice a week. It depends on everybody and how particular you are of your hair, blah, blah, blah. But you have to put hair care first over hairstyles. I'm pretty sure we all know this, but I'm telling myself, like, at first I was just doing hairstyles on top of hairstyles, and I would neglect my hair, and it would be all like matted up and just all kind of just bad. So I had to put hair care as a priority, and once my hair care was, you know, good for that week, then I could, like, you know, do a hairstyle. And also, if I'm doing a hairstyle, I have to make sure I maintain my hair. But as far as still protecting it at night and all that extra stuff. So it's a lot that goes into it. But that's what I would tell myself when I mean, what am I even saying? I forgot the question. I've been talking so long. Yeah, that's what I would, I guess, regret not doing in the beginning of my hair journey. Not learning about my hair. Not coming up with my own weekly routine, or just taking care of my hair, period, on a weekly basis when it comes to washing, deep conditioning, and detangling, which are all 3 very important things. Not getting enough trims, or any trims at all. Having high expectations, number 4. Not being patient enough, number 5. And number 6, I totally just forgot. Oh, prioritizing hairstyles over hair care. There you go. Boom. That was way too long of an answer. Are you still there? Okay, let me go do what else anything else Time to eat. This is what I'm eating today. This is what I eat every day, actually. It's my choice. I'm eating beans, spinach, and rice. I'm obsessed with beans, spinach, and rice, and potatoes, and other vegetables. Anything that has to do with beans in it, I love. And potatoes, and vegetables, and rice. Yeah. This answer may be pretty, Okay, so this answer may be pretty disappointing, but I actually do not eat out, like, at all. I know, shocker, right? So because I have so many, like, dietary issues or dietary things that I have to look out for, I have a nut allergy, I'm gluten intolerant, which means that I have to eat gluten-free foods. I wouldn't call myself vegan, but I don't eat any meat or dairy products. It's a little hard for me to find things that I can actually eat comfortably that will not risk my life, as you can imagine. So, I actually don't eat out. But back then, before I had all these issues, I used to love any restaurant that had seafood or Mexican food. But yeah, now I just cook all of my food. And I eat pretty much the same or similar things every day. Obviously, I like to change out my vegetables and my fruit. But yeah, I'm a simple girl. You know how that saying goes, the old saying goes, how a lot of people live to eat instead of eat to live. You know, I'm a eat to live type of person, okay? That's just, I just eat because I have to. I would definitely not. Okay, this is another thing. I swear it's like I have one thing from the next. I'm like a whole, like, boring person. But I actually have a fear of planes, so I would love to travel more, but I just need to get over my fear of planes. So if you guys have any tips on how to get over your fear of flying, it would be much needed. I would appreciate that very much so. But if I could like transport somewhere without even, or somebody could knock me out, throw me on a plane, and then wake me up once we get there, I don't know. I don't really think about traveling much. Like, I'm a person that wants to travel more, but I just don't. I have such a fear of planes. I don't even think about traveling, because if I think about traveling, then I have to think about how I'm gonna get there, and that's usually on a plane. So I don't even think about anything, and it's something I really want to work on. So again, if anybody have any tips out there to get over that, I would love it. I would appreciate it. I have dyed my hair before. I dyed my own hair maybe a couple of times when I was younger. Actually, no, a lot of times. I used to dye my hair kind of often when I was younger, and then, yeah, but ever since I became natural, I haven't dyed my hair. Not that I remember. Maybe once. Would I dye it again? I've always thought, to dye it again, but then again, it's just like dyeing your hair looks nice and all, but I just feel like natural hair looks so much healthier and better. Your hair is always going to have that luster, that natural shine, that natural sheen. It's just going to always look healthier to me. So it's like, I see so many people with beautiful dyed hair, and of course it's just like, ooh. But I don't know, I just like the natural sheen. I mean, maybe when it comes to getting maybe highlights or something, I would definitely be open to. But speaking of dyeing your hair, I don't know if any of you guys have heard this, but I heard that it's connected, permanent dye and chemically processing your hair has been connected to breast cancer. Yeah, it says dye straighteners may increase breast cancer risk, study finds. So I don't know if you guys have heard about that, but yeah, supposedly they did a study where they followed around women for a few years, and they found that black women specifically had a major increase in getting breast cancer, because I guess apparently the chemicals that they put in the hair dye, well, they said it could be two things. It could be one, that since our hair is a lot coarser, it absorbs the chemicals in the product a lot more. They also put a lot more chemicals into the products that's targeted towards African American people, because obviously our hair is a different texture, so it needs more of the chemicals, which are not good for you. So that is already making me feel like, okay, I guess I definitely will not color my hair. I mean, I can live without it, to be honest. Hairstyles for me are when I want that change of hair, if I want something different, I'll just do a different hairstyle, I don't ever since I started doing hairstyles, I never really get bored with my hair at all, to be honest. I don't know, that's scary. That's really, really scary. I don't know how true that is. I mean, there was a study on it. If you want to look it up your own self and learn more about that, it's just a heads up if you do use if you dye your hair or use a lot of permanent hair dyes, or even use chemical product, that's crazy. This is how, on my computer, I am currently editing a video. Actually, I'm super late. Yeah, I'm always late on my uploads. I usually I edit on iMovie, and that's where I pretty much edit all my videos. If I'm crunched on time, or if I recorded a video on my phone, I use this app called InShot. But yeah, that's pretty much what I do. I don't know, what more do you want? Oh, and while we're at it, I guess I can show you how I edit my pictures, because I get questions on that too. VSCO. Ooh, you guys can't see my pictures. Yeah, VSCO. And I use PicMonkey.com to edit a lot of my thumbnails for videos and stuff like that. It is currently 12:03 in the morning. So what had happened was, your girl had some issues going on in her head. I started feeling very I don't know what you call them, like twitchy pressure feelings in my head, and I believe it's kind of like tension headaches, and it's like weird. I don't usually get them, and I just so happened to get them today, and I was like freaking out because whenever you feel any weird sensation in your head, I mean, I don't know about you, but me, I'm like anxious about everything. So I'm like thinking something crazy is about to happen to me. Yeah, so that kind of did it for me today, you know? I don't even know why I'm telling you guys this. This is not a question. Okay, hi. I look really crazy right now with my hair. But I don't care because it's sleepy time, okay? Alright, so I just I went on YouTube and I was doing some research on tension headache massages. That's what I was currently doing. I don't really feel anything right now, so hopefully it's helped a little bit. I really don't know what's been going on with that, but let me answer a few more questions before we end the night. Let's find some really good, juicy ones. Oh, I said I would answer this question. If you're gonna do that, make sure you do that with caution. I'm not against it. I'm actually very neutral on this one because I know that you could get in very big trouble with the coppers, okay? The cops. So I would just say, yeah, if you want to do that because you want to have some spontaneous, exciting fun, then power to you. Just make sure that you don't get caught and you're not blinding little children. Yeah. Me? Cheating? No. I'm just kidding. No, I've never cheated on a guy. I do not cheat around here. We don't do that. If we are not happy in a relationship, we communicate that. And if that doesn't work after many attempts of communication, real, open, raw communication, and it's not working out, then I'm out. Hey, 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 hey. No, I have never skinny dipped. Yes, I would definitely be open to the idea. Because it just seems like, why not? I mean, I feel like that's like a big deal, going skinny dipping, maybe not. But yeah, I definitely may go skinny dipping one day in my lifetime. No, a girl has never asked me out. I feel like a girl has liked me in the past, but she's never asked me out. It hurt you? No, I would never buy a stupid iPhone. That's basic. I'm just kidding. Not really. I love my Android. I love my Samsung. I will always be team Samsung. So Samsung, if you would like to sponsor me, I'm your ride or die, okay? So, even with all this temptation out here to hop on the iPhone train, I'm sticking with you to the end, okay? 23 years old. If this perfect world includes me, I'm trying to point my toe back there so it looks cute. If I, okay, in my perfect world, it would mean that I was able to have babies without feeling my pregnancy. That would be my perfect world, a magical world where I could just skip the whole pregnancy process and just have my baby and never, go through any pain or anything like that. Yeah, I will have maybe 2 kids, and the kid, I don't know, as far as age gaps, I don't necessarily think about that. One thing about me is if I didn't have a boyfriend who wanted kids, I legit may not, like, have any want to have a kid. Like, I won't say at all, but not in any type of future. I have a big family. I grew up with a big family. I have 4 siblings, alright? Yeah, I have 4 siblings. I have a huge family. I'm a babysitter. So, kids, just the thought of me having my own, after seeing the kids that I already am surrounded by. Kids are a lot. Age gap, I don't know. I guess I would want them to be close in age. But we'll have to see about that, because if I'm really in a realistic world, probably gonna only have 1 child. I'm only gonna be able to do it once. Like, I don't even know how I'm gonna do it once. So, yeah. I don't even want to think about it. I don't even want to think about it. I cannot imagine myself pregnant. I'm gonna say this, so my future self, if I somehow magically be able to make it through a pregnancy, kudos to you, girl. Kudos to you. I know you're probably watching this video like either one, like, girl, you're fine. I haven't. You're probably watching me with your baby right now, like, oh, silly young me. Or you're probably like, girl, yep, you're right. Still haven't gotten pregnant. Yep, still there, still here. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. Okay. All right. This is my only scarf that I have right now. There we go. Now I'm good to go to sleep. Hopefully this doesn't bring back my headache, pain, issue things.